What is going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me in today's channel. The whole point of this video is to explain why women tend to leave and why they lose attraction out of nowhere, or at least that's what it seems like. Keep in mind, if you want to know more about women nature and understanding about how to go about certain situations, if you're having a situation yourself where you need help and you need to fix it now, you can email me at the email down below on the description. Now let's get right back into it. So a lot of times women lose interest because the most common thing is men are more into the woman than the woman is into them that they are currently talking to or seeing. This could happen because you're not dating other people. You're super laser focused on that one specific person. You want to lock them down right away. You think that by forcing a lockdown or forcing them to say yes to be your girlfriend is the holy grail. You know, you won and no one can take her from you before anyone else snatches her. You think you got to do something. So obviously this is a very common misconception. So you have to understand that women are emotional creatures. They're not logical like men are. They go based off their feelings. So if they're not feeling it, if they feel rushed or they feel like you are more into them, just naturally they're pushed off from this. They're turned off. They see you as a little too eager. They don't understand it sometimes themselves. They just know that they're just not feeling it. And a lot of times this is because as men, we feel like we have to do something in order for something else to happen, right? It's normal for us to think this way because we're logical creatures. We tend to think more with our head than our emotions. We also tend to be problem-solving people, okay? That's just how we are wired. That's why we are driven. That's why we are always trying to fix something or always want to build something. You know, we're just, that's how we're built. And women, on the other hand, they just need to feel something. They just need to feel something and be engaged. And so the way to do this is, if you're pushing too hard towards the relationship, if you're smothering her basically, she's gonna push back. She's gonna go the other way. And this is counterintuitive to a lot of men, but this is just the way things are. So when things like this start to happen, where she starts to ghost you, take longer to react to you, take longer to message you back, starts ignoring your calls, you feel her distance, you feel her cold, just understand that you're probably smothering, you're probably pushing too much forward. You got to take a step back. You got to take a step back and you have to mirror her actions, which means you don't become a dick. You just simply take your time to get back to her. You simply don't prioritize her. You act like, hey, you know what? I'm busy right now. I'll just get back to you when I can. And a lot of guys are afraid of this. They're afraid that if they push back, that the girl will lose interest or will find them unattractive because, hey, she's not answering me. No, women love mystery. Women love a mysterious man. So basically, guys, the moment that you feel her distance or their distance from you, where they start to push back, they start to take longer to respond, they start ghosting you and things like that, you got to understand that you got to take a step back and you got to basically mirror their behavior. I'm not saying be a dick. I'm not saying be an asshole. All I'm saying is be busy with your actual life. Take your time to respond. Don't be so eager to get back to her. And I know this is very counterintuitive for a lot of men, but this is just the way it is. And you will not know it until you put it to the test and do it yourself. So my reasoning here is this. As men, we want to build, we want to push forward, we want to achieve. That's just how we're wired. And so we believe that by doing something, we're going to make something happen. This is called the illusion of action. But the reality is, it's like the saying says, less is more. In this situation, you have to take a step back. You got to let the woman or the girl or whoever wonder about you. You got to give them the distance to miss you and the time to miss you and think about you and reflect about you. But if you're always bombarding them, if you're always in their face, if you're always trying to smother them, then you're not giving them the chance to miss you, to think about you. As a matter of fact, they can be annoying. Just think about that time when, you know, a little kid comes up to you and asks you for something, and then doesn't stop pestering you. Hey, you know, can you do this? Can you do that? Can I have some of this? Can I have some of that? Hey, can you come here? It becomes a little frustrating because you're like, okay, first time's okay. Second time, it's like, all right, buddy. And the third time, you're like, all right, I'm done with this. So you just have to be the same way. You have to understand that they need space and time away from you to miss you, to think about you, and to reflect on you. So with that being said, if you want to help your situation, this is the #1 reason women start ghosting men, start taking longer to text back, start feeling cold. You're probably smothering them. You're probably doing more than 50% of the pursuing, of the chasing, if you will. And so you have to take a step back, and you got to be a little more cool. You got to work on your self-esteem and realize that, hey, everything's going to be okay if I don't text her back right away. Now, if they do get mad, severely mad, because you're not responding right away, they tend to have self-esteem issues, right? So in this case, do you really want to be engaged with somebody who has those issues, who is so insecure they feel that if they're not getting a message back, you're doing something else already? You know, so you got to look at these things. You got to vet the person. But yeah, that's really the topic of today's video. If you'd like to learn more, if you'd like to hit me up with an email, my email is linked down in the description. Send me an email. We'll go over your situation, and I'll read it on the next video. Thank you. Oh, and one more thing. Hit that like button. It really helps the algorithm, helps the video, helps the channel. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you subscribe.